I am back, and let's just finish 2.2 quest. Oh, who knows? Am I muted? No, I'm not. Okay, I'm not. Let's just finish this 2.2 quests and call it a day. Now look here, you'll have your bloody story right after you carry those sacks of grain over to the mill. But sir, that's what you said before you had me pick those oranges for you, and before I mucked out the chocobo stables, and before I rolled that millstone over to the mill, and also before... Not this guy again. Gods, man, I've worked 3 days straight without a wink of sleep. 3 days, and do you hear me complaining? Bah, I suppose some of us just ain't made for the rougher stuff. Alright, I'll give you what you want. Never let it be said that old Trash Tom ain't a generous soul. Now prick up your ears, cause I won't be repeating myself. Too modest, see? Besides, there's only so much epicness a man can take in one sin, you kin. Ahem, the tale of Trash Tom's epic victory over the dread primal Livia Beatus. Now, Livia Beatus is huge, make no mistake. To give ye an idea how big each of his scales is, about as wide across me members long, and that's no mean feat, let me tell ya. When I fought him, I could barely see for all the brine he was pelting me with. Must have been a lagoon's worth at least. He even knocked me trusty axe out of me hands at one stage. Of course, that proved to be a grave mistake. Hehehe. What happened next? Why, I grabbed him by the tail and tied him up in knots. But not wanting to take all the glory for myself, I let me mates in the company of heroes handle the rest. Like I said, I'm modest as well as heroic. Mayhap too modest. Now, there's some say you can never truly beat Livia Beatus. That you've got to learn to live with him and make the best of a bad situation. Not the company, though. We've been here before, dude. And how can you're not strong enough, you are not the Hulk, that you can tie a giant, what I would say, worm of the sea? There'd be no way that you could do that. And what would you tie it to? Exactly. There is nothing in the ocean that you could tie it to. What? You tie it to a King Triton's castle? It's you! Yes, you know who. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I was just enjoying the attention is all. I take back everything I said. You fell like a pile of bricks. I was never part of the company of heroes. I'm no martyr. I'm actually a complete coward. I'm nothing. I'm chocobo dung. No, I'm the maggots you find wriggling in chocobo dung. I have to lie to women to tumble them, and that don't happen much. Me members tiny. It's pathetic. I sure as hell didn't fight Livia Beatus, but I've seen him with my own eyes. Trust a fair few years back when I was working as a baker's hand. I was shirking me duties one day, loitering about the harbor when I saw it. A great big massive sea serpent, some miles off the coast, with a fleet of galleons making straight for it, cannons firing. I was so bloody scared I soiled myself right there and then. What? Oh gosh, just remembering that day made me soil myself all over again. Hey, wait! If you're asking about Livia Beatus, it means you're planning to fight him, ain't she? Well, take care. He really is terrible, dreadful. I tell you, if you're not careful, you'll end up in his gullet or at the bottom of the sea. Why, you worthless lying blank son? I can't believe you made me handle Chocobo Dog. Hawks, this is Minfilia. Were you able to learn arts of use against Leviathan? I beg your pardon, Livia Beatus? I see. That is unfortunate. At any rate, I have tidings for you. The twin vessel is now complete. We await you at the Moraby dry docks. Pray make your way here as soon as you are able. He fell like a bag of bricks, didn't he? I'm told your jaunt to the Great Fleet proved fruitless. My sympathies, lad. I'll wager it served to take your mind off of the events of recent days, though. But enough of that nonsense. The moment of truth is upon us. The twin vessel, the Ore Leader, I call her, is complete, and she surpasses all my expectations. In addition to her prodigious tonnage, I don't know, she has been fitted with a platform that you and yours might maneuver freely in battle. I would mention also that she is nigh unsinkable. That's what they said about the Titanic, and see what happened there. But I'm not one to tempt fate. The Ore Leader and her crew stand ready, my friend. Just give the word and we shall bear you to Leviathan. Lord of the All. Ironzar stands ready to send you off to your encounter with the Lord of the Alls. Because I don't want to say that word. Because I don't know about Twitch, so I gotta be careful. Ah, I know that look. You are ready. Having been constructed in some haste, the Ore Leader may not be pretty, but I assure you she's capable. She has been fitted with what our friends at Naldake and Vimilis are calling an elemental converter. Assuming the thing works, it will use the power of the corrupted crystals on board to rob Leviathan of his hold over water. Depending on how the battle unfolds, you may well need to activate the device manually. Keep that in mind. Oh noes. It is expected that the Sahagan and their thralls will attempt to come to Leviathan's defense. Accordingly, the Maelstrom will once again employ diversions. Thancred and Y'shtola, I would have you assist in this effort. If it is to fulfill its purpose, your diversionary force must not want for numbers. By your leave, I too would volunteer my blade. We would welcome it. Having seen you fight in Sapsa, I dare say the fishbacks will find your presence highly diverting. Thancred and Y'shtola, if you would join the third levy, and Lady Yugiri the fifth. But what words have I for the man who has made a sport of slaying gods? Only these. Go warily, for the sea is an unforgiving place to wage war. May the navigator guide you through the storm, warrior of light. I would echo the Admiral's sentiments, and add a few words of my own. Know that we all have the utmost faith in you, Hawks. May the crystal bless and keep you. Yay! The ore leader. Hard. How lovely. Another thing, I don't know what to do. The Sahagan reviled beast tribes, native to the Indigo Deep, have succeeded in summoning forth their ferocious god, the primal Leviathan. Should the mighty serpent be allowed to unleash a tidal wave, the entire city of Luminza will be swept into the sea. Faced with watery oblivion, the leaders of the Maelstrom have conceived a desperate plan. By lashing together two warships and filling their holds with corrupted crystals, they hope to pierce the Lord of the Orl's defenses and give a chosen few the chance to dispatch the primal with courage and steel. The Ore leader sits in the bay with her towing vessel, the Triumph, awaiting but the command to cast off. Come on, come on, come on. Just want to find a match. Get it done. Huh, so once I beat 2.2 quests, I'll have 56 quests to go to Heavensward. That's nice. And while I'm waiting, I'm just gonna look at Discord. Not again. I should really. Okay, the healer needs to get ready. Oh, this is taking quite a while. But yeah, I was still watching while I was looking at Discord. So badass. Oh noes. Ah, where is he? Oh man, I don't know what's going on. Mine is the power to cleanse all things, not can withstand the relentless onslaught of my waves. Wait, what? What has happened? You challenge me with trickery, fools your mortal contrivances. What has happened? What the heck just happened? Oh! Machines. What machines? I don't know what it's saying. What machines? That machine? In the center? But machines. What do you mean? I'm confused. What do they mean by machines? Or is it that machine? I'm confused what they mean by. I don't get it. But okay. I don't know what happened there. This time we got him. Whew. We got him, boss. We got him. Finally. Whew. Oh, they already left. What's they did? Ugh. People leaves too fast. They don't even give me time to... How did I receive a player commendation exactly? I mean, seriously, well, we all technically died. Leaving only the 2 tanks alive, which is unfortunate. Just kind of wish one of them was the healer. But, it was a lost cause at that point. Because we see that there was how many people playing that match? 8 people. Even if there was 1 healer alive at that time, that would be with 2 people alive, 6 revives, and oh goodness, that'd be impossible to do. Fanny Slapper Bandit slaps Zayla Ra Diablos. Okay. Okay, so the hardest quest. Knowing the urgency of your business, I thought it best to refrain from making conversation during the past few visits, but today I will permit myself a few words. Ahem. I feel truly privileged to have had the honor of admitting a hero such as you. You are an inspiration to us all, sir, and on that note, the Admiral awaits you in the command room. Wink. Wink, wink.
We Lominsans are sworn to strive, till sea swallows all. And swallow all it would have had Leviathan prevailed. That we still strive now, we owe in no small part to you. Not for the first time, you have delivered Limsa Lominsa from the wrath of a primal. Never has our nation known a stouter ally. On behalf of my people, I give you my humblest thanks. 'Tis meet that I give thanks to old Mistbeard, too, for his fine solution. Whatever else he may have been, 'tis clear he was a resourceful soul. Would that I had a man like him in my service.
Before I set foot in these lands, I had no inkling that the people of Eorzea contended with such mighty foes. Suffice it to say, their existence came as something of a shock, as did the idea that they could be defeated. This experience has served to remind me of the vastness of the world, and the boundless potential of man. Though I am but a refugee in this realm, I would fain be of use to you in your fight. Know that I am tutored in one of the foremost combat arts of the Far East. It may seem outlandish to the Eorzean eye, but should any of your people care to learn, I would be pleased to initiate them.
And I will see to it that they are grateful. I have no doubt that your knowledge and skills will serve us well. Besides, your art is not so outlandish as you think. Would you not agree, Master Thancred?
Naught escapes your searching eye, Admiral. Few are privy to this information, but Limsa Lominsa is home to a certain secret fraternity. Its members are trained in a form of combat not unlike your own. By my judgment, it should not be beyond such individuals to adapt to the techniques I witnessed you employing with such admirable deftness.
I am heartened to hear this. I too noted a kinship between your style and mine own, though it seemed to me that you fought differently in the beginning.
I suppose I did. What can I say? I'm a man of many talents.
Though you may labor to believe it, Thancred was once something of a scoundrel who fraternized with the criminal class in these parts.
Y'stola! You jest, of course.
But for a chance encounter with Alphino's grandsire, he might never have left Limsa Lominsa, or received an education in Sharlayan, or taken up his post in Uldar, which is where he trained in the blade, lest you wonder.
Minfilia, please!
It would seem there is more to you than meets the eye, Master Thancred.
Lady Yugiri, I am told that you and yours came to Eorzea seeking permanent resettlement, and that many domins have since been engaged as frontier hands at Revenant's Toll. Moderna is many things, but a place of refuge it is not. Know that I would like nothing better than to furnish your people with a new home here on Lominsan soil. Alas, racked by instability as we are, our nation is in no fit state to take you in. Yet I'll not have it said that we turned a blind eye to your suffering. Until such time as we can do more, I pledge to send provisions.
We are in your debt, Admiral. I realize that it scarce qualifies as repayment, but if it please you, I shall set about sharing my martial knowledge with your people at once.
You wished a word in private.
The better not to spoil the festive mood. History repeats itself, Admiral. As the kobolds did before them, the Sahagin resorted to summoning their god over a territorial feud. They acted in self-preservation. It may be that the Sahagin initiated this particular clash, but how it begins does not interest me so much as how it ends.
I have not forgotten our conversation, Y'shtola. I am aware that man bears part of the blame for the Primal's existence. Nor am I ignorant of the Sahagin's reason for acting. They sought to secure a place to breed and multiply that their kind might survive. Self-preservation, as you say. But we have as much right to live and thrive as they. If our own survival is threatened, are we to lay down our arms and welcome oblivion? Nay.
And so you kill, that you might live. Yet if living is a right, then that right belongs to all peoples, be they men or beastmen.
I'll not deny your reasoning, but when a storm gathers, it falls to me to see my people safely through it. That is my duty, and I shall do it.
As must we all, Admiral. Stay the course, then, but know that it will lead to no good end.
Man has ever put himself first and foremost. To justify his actions, he clads himself in the armor of righteousness, though it be a fancy of his own making. In this, mayhap the Garleans and we Domans are not so different.
Eorzea has become as a raging sea. If we are to keep our heads above the waves, we cannot scruple to drown the man next to us. When hopes of coexistence founder, strength must determine who has the greater right to live.
Well, that quest is done. On to the next. Because there's still at least, I think, 2 more quests. Let's see. Yep, when Yugiri met the fraternity and through the Maelstrom. When Yugiri met the fraternity. Yep, that's it. Xanthiel has orders to point you in the direction of the Lominsan underworld. The Admiral has informed me of the arrangement. I have in my keeping a letter of introduction for Lady Yugiri. To the south stands a gate leading to a pier for smaller fishing vessels. Look for an inconspicuous Hyrule man there, and present the letter to him. He serves as a gatekeeper of sorts. Now, before you go, I am obliged to remind you that the member of the Ahem fraternity to which you would be introduced abide in the shadows of Lominsan society. They value their independence more highly than pirates, and are united by a bond stronger than mithril. To wit, they are invariably wary of new faces. Though it be penned by the Admiral herself, mere words on parchment will get you only so far into their confidence. You must work for every ounce of trust they place in you. But here is the letter. Go to the aforementioned place and show it to the aforementioned man. Oh, and good luck. This is the easiest way to it. I don't think I'm stream this game anymore. No, kind of. This way I must go. Yeah. Inconspicuous man. Got business with me? Venture? Oh, goodness, not more. So you're the man the Admiral sent word of. I was hoping I might catch a glimpse of Thancred, too. Been a while since I saw his shite-eating grin, but what with all the dew-eyed wenches about, I suspect he's got his hands full. Ah, and you must be the Far Easterner what Mulweb says wants to train with us. Welcome to Limsa, my lady. I am Yuguri of Doma. 'Tis an honor to make your acquaintance. I must confess, when first I learned of your organization, I had certain preconceptions as to the nature of your membership. It would seem I was mistaken. You're not the first person to say that, lass. Limsa's a city of pirates, to be sure, and pirates don't give two farts about keeping a spotless reputation. They hardly need a secret society to do their dirty work. Might be as my people and I keep to the shadows, but we've got nothing to be ashamed of. It's simply better for business that we remain unseen. And so you have developed fighting techniques suited to this purpose. I see. Know that the practitioners of my art, too, are denizens of shadow. 'Tis in stealth that our strength lies. There's much we might learn from one another, I think. Then what in the seven hells are we waiting for? If you'd come with us, Yuguri of Do-What's-It, we can get acquainted in more private surrounds. Ha! That didn't come out right, did it? Master Hawks, I shall remain with these people for a time, that I might study their ways. Though I am loath to be separated from my countrymen, I take solace in the knowledge that they are in the best of hands. You have been a true friend to us, Domans. No words would suffice to express my gratitude. Ere long, I hope to begin imparting my martial knowledge to the people of Eorzea. When that time comes, it would be my honor to welcome you as a student. Is there any more? Okay. Through the Maelstrom. That's the last... Okay, this is the last quest for 2.2, and then that'd be it. Wow, it took 40 minutes for all this. Through the Maelstrom. Yuguri has the air of a woman bursting with gratitude. Much and more has occurred since first I beheld Eorzea from the galleon's deck. Suffice it to say, I did not envisage being invited to play a part in your noble struggle. but forgive me. I have kept you overlong. Doubtless you have pressing business of your own. Rest assured that I no longer require an escort in this land. When next you meet Lady Minfilia, pray relay to her my humblest thanks. Would that I could do so in person, but I must needs fulfill my promise to the Admiral. Till we meet again, Warrior of Light. Ooh. And there's all these other side quests I would have to do after all this is done. Oh, oh my. All these quests and all this reading. Hey, this is actually the completed end of this. Whew. Come on, come on, come on.
I have been reflecting upon the events which took place during our visit to Vilbrand. If you have a moment, I would share my conclusions with you. Please, bear with me. When the Sahagin Elder summoned Leviathan, he employed the power we have come to know as the Echo. Though I cannot well explain the how of it, it would seem he became immortal in so doing. When the Admiral subsequently slew him, his spirit emerged from his lifeless flesh, a consciousness shorn of physical form. Thus transfigured, he took up residence in the body of his minion with the ease of a man donning a favorite glove. Long have I known that the Echo allows one to pass through the walls of a man's soul, but never did I imagine that it could free us from our own flesh, nor less that our souls could then occupy the next corporeal vessel to take our fancy. It was of this that Elidibus spoke, an existence which knows neither cessation nor oblivion. And yet, though the Sahagin had mastered his gift and thereby become immortal, he was by no means invulnerable. As we both bore witness, he was ultimately absorbed into Leviathan. And the import of this observation? If the Ascians' mode of existence is indeed the same, it can be inferred that they too are not invulnerable, that they can be destroyed. There exists a legend which tells of souls who are reborn upon the cusp of each umbral calamity, that they might stay the encroaching darkness. To most, it is but a fairy tale, yet recent events have given me cause to wonder. Could the legend in fact refer to the Echo? Much and more yet remains unknown, but I am confident that all will become clear in time. For the present, however, what matters is that the key to defeating the Ascians may at last be within sight. With Urianger's aid, it is my hope that I shall fathom this matter ere long. Oh, I was just about to send for you, my friend. Is Artemis?
Grave tidings from the Sharlayan motherland, my lady. It doth concern our distant allies, the students of Baldesion.
What of them?
My lady, the Isle of Val, which for many years hath been the Order's home, is no more.
No more? Whatever do you mean?
I relate only that which hath been conveyed unto me by our agents. An etheric wave of the highest magnitude was recorded in the region. Soon thereafter, 'twas observed that the isle had ceased to be. 'Tis postulated that a magic was evoked, like in power to Ultima.
12 Preserve.
If there are no other matters, I move that today's meeting be adjourned. It is done, my lord. Forgive my impertinence, my lord, but these orders, I am uncertain as to what end they serve. Revolution.
Okay, let's do the Maelstrom. All done. There's no difference between these two. They're the same exact. Okay, whatever. The Great Divide, that's the next next patch quest, right? Yes, that's the Defenders of Eorzea patch, or storyline, I guess. This one introduces the striking tree. What is a striking tree? I have to see what this striking. It's an actual tree. Wait. You fight Ramuh? I thought he was. That if everyone just left him alone, he was fine. I wonder what the story would be that changes that. Okay, well that's that, I guess. So I have to say thank you everyone that has dropped by. But yeah, thank you everyone that dropped by. It was fun. I enjoyed my time. I'm getting there to Heavensward. Yay. And yeah, you all have a great time zone. I hope that the rest of your Wednesday goes well. Or if it's already night, have a great night. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'll see you all on Friday at 8 a.m. Eastern. I will be playing The Walking Dead, the Telltale games, The Walking Dead, where you, the viewers, can make the choice in the game. since I played season 1 to Oblivion, and it's be something I think it'd be fun to do. To be quite honest, I think it'd be something fun to do. So yeah, I'll see you all on Friday at 8 a.m. Eastern. You all have a good one. And remember, you are all amazing. And thank you, Snorlax and Cool and Micro and Nutty that all dropped by, chatted or lurked. It matters not to me. You are all amazing for being here. And thank you. And have a good one all. And ta-ta.